My name is Willmore. I'm 1 year old. What I love most about therapy is just 40 and the risk I'm willing to take, really.
My name is Josh, 21 years old. I like to consider myself a full-time night, part-time dad maker. There's a lot more time with my son than there is in my shop. I'm definitely complaining, and I'm not happy every day.
My name is Meneomeo, like the fish. I sit on the phone the whole day, say, like a fish? Fish don't talk, man. When I saw the forge for the first time, I made a little nail out of a sword, cut myself with it, and I was like the fish.
My name's Diddy. Growing up, I always wanted to have a dad, but everyone at home would look at me and go, I don't trust you with it.
Gentlemen, welcome to the Forge. We're about to put you through the ringer in a Forge competition unlike any other. At the end of each round, you'll be presenting your work to our panel of expert judges. Those judges today are bladesmith and two-time black champion Babbot, historic weapons recreation specialist Dave Bae, and edge specialist and con artist Doug Markaya. Doug. Four of you are going to be battling to figure out who's going home with the coveted title of Forge and File champion and that check for $10. In front of your anvils have a sealed mission brief. Go ahead and open those up for me. We are calling this mission. I want you guys to build me knives made out of this scrap metal here. Any blades you have will end up in your final mistakes. Your mistakes need to be between 12 and 14,000 inches and have a full grinder.
I'm the fish. This is going to be a tough one.
In round 2 of the competition, you guys are going to be adding handles to your mistakes, making them fully functioning military beds. Now remember, you only have 20 minutes in the first round of this competition. So good time, take your luck. Your time starts now.
Look at
those chickens.
I've seen this competition 4 times. It's hard for me because I'm like a fish. I'm not great at making great metal, and it is too heavy, so I'm making a paper.
So I'm staring at the table, and I'm feeling a little bit of Diddy in my gut, but that's just not me. The 7-inch piece would be more than enough to do what I'm doing. Stuff I never measure at home, so that's how I'm doing it right now.
Whoa. I'm gonna have to rely on my Chinese for everything. Nerd alert. I weld my muscle to my forge, and then memory kicks in. Starting over is an option for me. And it dawns on me that I forgot Chinese. Just hope it doesn't come back to bite me in the butt. Nerd alert.
I'm going to pick the sheet of paper. I can tell you right now, I'm not going to sit here and try hammering in the bevels. I'm having a really hard time. I'm going to quit.
All right, well, thanks for your hard work. Leave the forge floor.
I can't control life. Getting mad over it is going to change the fact. I'm throwing gang signs without even trying. Good.
So at my home forge, I like to stand there and do nothing. So sometimes I don't like to wiggle, sometimes I don't like to dance.
Woo! We got 2 bladesmiths who seem like they've got 20 minutes remaining. Then we got
Diddy,
who seem like they've got
10 minutes on the clock.
I'm just like, okay.
Meno, quench that blade way too hot. It's gonna burst into flames.
Judge is quenched. Inside is everything you will need to complete round 2. There's a military bed. 2 minutes, so good luck. Your time starts now.
It's better turn into grinder
5,
fest.
4, 3, 2, 1. Place your weapons down. Turn off your machines. This round is over. All right, Josh, you're up next. Please present your mistakes to the judges.
It's very thick. It gives all the hack easier to move. When I grab onto your handle, there are no handles at all in my hand. It will cut.
Thank you.
All right, Meno, you're up. Please present your military bed.
Well, the minute I pick it up, I can feel all the dimensions of your handle. It's not evenly blade. But moving forward, there's a lot of grinding, a lot of refining, but overall,
A lot of grinding, a lot of refining.
I'm not that confident anymore. So right now, my throat is in my stomach.
I have a very good grip on this. It's a forward edge blade. It'll cut.
Thank you.
All right,
Diddy?
you ready?
My name's Brad.
Oh, these are pretty cool bananas.
You could grind this, an edge of this. This is Moving forward, I would be careful not to grind the blade too much.
I'm glad I wore my brown pants. My heart's beating out of my chest.
Did I get the right edge on it? Is it gonna be strong enough? Is it gonna break? Did I do something wrong?
Mom spaghetti.
Good feel? Well done. Good done.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Fortunately, one of you will not be going forward into round 0 of the competition. And that bladesmith is Meneomeo. Babbot will tell you why.
Your blade took significant large, brittle grains in this chipping test.
Okay. Like a fish?
You leave the floor.
Show me so much. I'm gonna go home, sit in the bathtub with the knife, kill the puppies, kill the wife.
We will send you to your home forges for 1 day to make this iconic mistake from U.S. military history. The
Springfield
2005 bayonet. We'll be providing a rifle to you. Your bayonets must fit securely on your rifle.
I'm not happy.
Your blade needs to be between 15 and 16
Centimeters.
with a full and a full at the tip, as well as a muzzle guard. All right, gentlemen, good luck.
Good luck, man.
It's the beginning of day 1, and I'm ready to get in the forge and get to work. I guess I could bend this shape. But then it's not forged and file. So I'm fortunately working on my blade, and this one's getting far too strenuous, so I'm just gonna scrap it and start a new one. I have everything forged out, pullers are in, rough dimensions are there, so I'm just gonna scrap it and start a new one.
So I'm back at my home. I've never made anything before.
All right, so I got the lob cleaned up fairly well. Overall, my straight is pretty knife, a little less than 1/8 of an inch.
Closest thing that I've come to this size is what I did in round 1.
So I'm just gonna scrap it and start a new one. Today the process is gonna be a lot of cleaning up and grinding, but that's gonna look pretty cool when it's done. I have my knife all glued up, now that it's dry, so I'm just gonna scrap it and start a new one. At the end process, it's probably one of the best things I've made.
I'm just gonna scrap it and start a new one.
It's the final day. I'm going to quench my knife. I've never done this before. There's a lot of things that can go wrong in this process. I cut a shoulder that will slide over the rail the bayonet attaches to. I want to be on the other end of this thing. This thing is sweet.
Well, guys, welcome back to the Forge. Now, we can only choose one of you to be the champion for Fife and go home with that $10. But first, we absolutely want to hear about your military bedsit. Josh, how'd it go?
It went pretty Chinese. It's made out of tin stick. The handle's vintage hammer with high carbon equation.
All right, how'd it go for you?
Diddy, it went pretty rad. The blade is made out of 51 oak, and the handle is leaves.
Now, guys, let's get into it. Up first, the keel test. Doug, Markai, Doug.
Blades, welcome to the keel test. I will dismantle
your final mistakes.
Let's see what kind of lethal damage you can imagine with even like no, we still Josh, you're up first. You ready? You ready?
As ready as I can be.
It had a very nice match with Doug in their hand. Construction matches nicely on my edge.
Awesome, thank you.
All right, Brad, welcome to the strength test. The steel paper, stab, and
military bed chop.
This test is all about what happens to your bayonets and what happens to the targets. Be ready for this. Well, you survived really bad. Nothing stab, nothing chop. I mean, your point is still...
I am going home.
Holy congratulations. You are the Forfed Fire champion, and you're going home with $10.
I can't wait to tell my wife. I'm excited to let her know that, hey, you were right, you know? I'm definitely not happy every day.